guys, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a sit down update video for you. Part of what I want to talk to you about, I don't have an update like I would like to have because it's about Jeff's eyes, and I can't tell you. It'll just have to wait, and I'll tell you why. Jeff had the emergency surgery because he had a retinal tear 4 weeks ago, and the reason why I can't tell you like a real update about it is because he has to go to the doctor today, and I really need to get this video filmed today if I want it to be out, because I got behind and I actually thought I had another video already recorded, but I just it kind of like, things have been so crazy lately. It was one of those things that I had planned on doing it, but I didn't do it, and then I thought I did it and it was what? So I just don't have an extra video. It's actually because I had extra videos already done for last week, or not extra videos, but I already had all of my videos done for last week. I thought I already had all of my videos done for this week, and I didn't. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't know how it happened really, other than I made a mistake in my thoughts, and it's fine. It's fine. Either way, it doesn't matter. I really want to give y'all an update anyway. I wish I would have recorded it a different day, because now it's going to put me in a time crunch of editing, but that's okay too. So Jeff's eyes, since he has been put back on the drops, he hasn't noticed any difference in anything, which they're not supposed to change the difference in your vision, but that's one thing I can't tell you about, like, because I don't know what his pressure is now since he has been put back on the drops. I don't know if it's lowered again and is normal, other than when he did go back to the doctor after being on the drops for about a week, the levels were perfect at that time. So I'm hoping that they still are. I'm pretty sure they will be. They always were whenever he was on the drops before. So there's that part. And then the other part that I can't for sure tell you about his eyes is, you know, how well that eye healed, his right eye healed, because he hasn't gone for his post-op appointment. But I can tell you, and I think I've already told you this, a week later it was healing well, so I'm pretty sure it still is, but he still has huge floaters. The doctor can see them. Whenever she looked at that, she could see the floater in there, and it does cause blurriness, but he can see better out of that eye than he could. So the way that they would have to fix that, well, most likely with his right eye, he is going to have a YAG procedure, and then the other procedure that I cannot think of what it's called, but he needs to get that done to his right and left eye. The other one, he's already had a YAG on his left eye, but he needs to get the other one done on both of his eyes to get rid of those floaters that are causing obstruction in his vision. It's not so much that it's causing him problems from day to day, you know, but it's annoying. And it's like one of those things where you're looking and you think something flew in front of your eye, but it's not, and you'll just wave at it, you know, and it's like, what are you doing? There was nothing there. You can't make it go away. That kind of thing. But he's feeling all right, and he can see pretty well. So there's that. I do believe I had told you guys about my sister Judy, who had kidney stones, and she had to have a surgery to get them busted up. So she had that done, and she's doing well, but she did find out that she has, I can remember the name of it, medullary sponge, or is sponge kidney disease, or sponge kidney. Anyway, it's medullary sponge. Let me look that up. What? I don't know what language that is. Let me look that up to make sure I'm saying it right. Medullary sponge kidney disease. That's what it's called. She does have that. It is something, well, it doesn't say sponge kidney disease here. No, it's just called medullary sponge kidney. Kaki or Kachi Ricci disease? I'm not sure. Anyways, it is something she has had her whole entire life and did not know anything about it. What it causes is like urinary tract infections and kidney stones. And she did not ever have a kidney stone until she was pregnant with Josie, which is the last baby she had, and she's a year old. So my sister is, let's see, Judy is 41 now. Yes, she's 41 because she is 7 years younger than me, and I'm 48. This is how my brain works. Anyway, she's had it her whole life, but we never knew. Nobody ever knew. But that's what it caused, and what it's from is where that whenever you're in utero, you're in the uterus, you're forming, there will be cysts in your kidneys, just benign cysts that form, and they cause these little pockets, is the only way I can think of what to say. And it's just called sponge kidney. Y'all can look it up. It's crazy how she went that many years without knowing that she had it. But she does, so she just has to, drink more water. Certain foods can help with it. Just make sure that she is hydrated so that hopefully she doesn't get any urinary tract infections, and then there's certain things. I think they have to figure out what kind of kidney stones it was before they can do like a diet plan or whatever, but I'm not sure about that myself. I just think that seems like what I remember my cousin saying, and she's had problems with kidney stones like since she was a little girl. She was like 9, I think, or 8 or 9 when she first started having problems, and she's 10 years older than me. But my sister Judy is doing well. And I know I did ask you guys to pray for my sister Elaine, who we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know anything was wrong with her other than, well, she knew something was wrong, but she wasn't sure what it was. And she was having some issues, but she didn't know what it was. But we found out that she went I think she went to the ER, and they found that she has ovarian cancer. And so she ended up going to a gynecological oncologist, and she went to the one that around here was the head of the department, one of the best ones, and she had surgery. Today that I'm recording this is Thursday. She had it Monday, and they did say that she did have cancer for sure on her ovaries, and they took them. She has had all of that taken out, and the ovaries and the tubes. She had had a partial hysterectomy years ago for endometriosis, so she didn't have that part. But anyway, they took all of that out. They did some tests on her lymph nodes, I don't know the results of that yet, but she will start chemo in 4 weeks after she has time to heal. She did get to leave the hospital early, so that meant she was doing pretty good. So we're very optimistic that they got it all out. They didn't see any more cancer. So as far as we know, unless it was in her lymph nodes, they got it all. But she did have cancer for sure. And she's at home now recovering. She got home last night. Her daughter goes to church, the same church I do. Her daughter and her family, her husband, 2 babies. And she told us last night she's got her mom and dad on Live 360 or something like that, and she can track them. And she was telling us where they were at whenever, you know, we were there. So that has been going on. So keep her in your prayers. Also, my cousin Mary, I have not said anything about her, but she's the one I was talking about that has kidney stones often. She's been having trouble. She's having surgery, and or she might have already had it by now. I think she's already had it. I need to find out for sure. But she's had them forever, like her whole life, ever since I can remember. So keep her in your prayers as well. She actually watches my channel, and I did see her, I think it was Saturday. I can't remember which day. That's how crazy things are. And she was over here at the house, and you can tell she's hurting. So, just keep her in your prayers. Keep all of them in prayers. Keep Jeff in your prayers. Please do that. Otherwise, updates, I have not started babysitting my niece yet, because my sister wanted to keep her as long as she could before she had her surgery. And then on the day of her surgery, my niece was there and everything. So, I didn't have to babysit. That's what I'm trying to say. So to keep my mind busy that day, I did go volunteer at the Salvation Army. I'm still volunteering there. Usually it's like 2 days a week, but this week I did it for 3 days. But that's been going on. I really don't know what else to update you guys on. There's really nothing else going on other than those things. But I did want to tell you about those. Health-wise for me, I'm still about the same. I have lost a little bit of weight, not much. I don't see it, but the scale says it, so I'm going to take that. And I'm still trying to do what the doctor said. I am thinking about going to the doctor for my knees, because I do have arthritis in both my knees, and I have for a long time. And I'm thinking about going back and talking to her about that to see if maybe there's something that I can do about it, because I'm trying to move more, and moving more makes my knees hurt worse. And so it's like a double-edged sword or whatever. It's like it's a little bit difficult, but I'm still doing it. So, but I don't want to do something that's going to harm me more. But yeah, things are going pretty good. This month is going to be, well, all the rest of the year is going to be pretty busy with different church activities. We have a revival that our church choir is singing at this week, tomorrow night, Friday night. And it'll be the day you see this, I hope, if it uploads properly. But we have a revival we're going to be singing at, and I'm in the church choir now, so I will be part of that. It's fun. I love it. And food pantry thing is going good. I will be soon having a video for that. The next haul for that will be not this coming Monday, but the next. So got that happening. I haven't shopped for it yet, so I've got to do that. But with all that being said, I think that I'm gonna go. And I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on what's going on with our health and things, because I know that a lot of you have been praying for my family, and I know I would want to know what was going on. So I hope all is going well with you. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well, and I'll add you to my prayer list. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.